So yeah, so I've gone through the inserts. Liners, you don't have to use liners. Liners work best for poos if so if your baby's weaning and your poos are a little bit more solid, then you can use the flushable liners. Now I use a brand. This is them here. They're called Canimum, and I think they're about £6 or £7 off Amazon for 200. So they're okay. These are the only ones that I've ever liked, and I've tried a couple, but they're so soft. So even if you don't sort of use them all the time for, if you don't use them in your nappies, you can use them as face wipes and sort of everything. They're really nice. They feel really soft. Some of the disposable liners can feel like tissue paper and quite graty. I got some of the little lambs with a package. I bought sort of like a bundle, the nighttime bundle, and I got some of these, and I've had them out and felt them, and I don't like them. I'm not going to be using them because yeah, they just feel too harsh against the skin. So these ones are best sort of if the babies are weaning and the poos are a bit more solid, then it'll just catch the poop and you can just flush it away. One problem with these I find is that obviously the nappies are designed to keep the baby feeling dry, even though when the inserts are wet, the fleece keep them feeling dry. The problem when you put one of those in is when they're wet, they're going to feel that they're wet. So I guess if you know when your baby's going to poo, so if your baby poos once, twice a day and they're kind of at that stage where it might be at a regular time, you can put one of those in to catch the poo. If you don't think your baby's going to be pooping, don't bother, just stick with those because your baby will be a lot more comfortable just having the fleece against his bum. It's so comfortable. Yeah, so that's the liners, and that's the pocket system simply. I'll do the nighttime nappy now, just so I've done all the nappies together. So these are just my pride and joy at the minute. I absolutely love these. So these are what I'm using at night. So these are little lambs. And see, the entire nappy is made of bamboo. And it fastens, so you put it on. And it fastens with Velcro like a normal nappy. And that entire thing is made of bamboo. And it even has sort of like an extra bamboo sort of insert attached, if you like. So you obviously put that. I've actually bought Mia's doll, so I'm gonna put that around the doll there, and obviously it goes on like that. Okay. When you buy this from Little Lamb as a bundle, it automatically comes with a fleece insert. Because when you put that on, obviously, as the baby wheezes, if the baby wheezes against the bamboo, they're going to feel that wet. It's going to be like sitting on a wet, soggy towel. So put a fleecy insert inside. Okay. Then put it on the baby. Okay, like so. And then you get your outer wrap. So this is what keeps it waterproof. Okay. So obviously you don't have to change, like this will last you all night. You could even make it last 2 nights if you want. I'm a bit of a scrubber, so I'll make mine last 2 nights before washing them. Oops, hi Tilly. And then all you do, yeah, is you literally just put your wrap on over the top. And it is quite cute because like these make their buns look huge. It's amazing. So yeah, so that's it. So that's the nighttime nappy. So I find, I mean, bear in mind I've still got a baby that wakes and feeds every hour, so she pees so much during the night. So I generally change this after about 6 hours. They've never leaked. Honestly, I just regret not finding these when Mia was a baby because I always use disposables at night. They've been fantastic, and I would really recommend them. I think the nighttime kit on Little Lambs is about £38, so you get 3 of those with the fleece liner. And 2 wraps as well, so you basically get enough for kind of a night and a half. I did order 3 more because I love them so much, and I do only do a wash every other day. So I've now got 6 of these nighttime nappers. Obviously you don't have to use them at night time, you can use them anytime, but they are absolutely brilliant. Yes, I would really recommend those as well. Washing. So this is my nappy pail. Now you don't have to have a nappy pail, it's a bucket with a lid. I have got a nappy bucket. The difference is, or the reason why, is it comes with, this is a Bambino one, Bambino Maya one, and it comes with 2 drawstrings. So obviously you can chuck one in the wash and then put another draw stick in to carry on using the bucket while your nappies are in the wash. So that's why I do like this one. I think this is £14. I've just ordered another one, so I'm now going to have 2 because these nappies are really bulky, so I'm going to have 2 buckets. But this is what I mean about expanding my collection. It's been 4 years. So there we go. What else? Yes, so obviously it has got a locking handle, so that doesn't come off. So you can get it quite full. And the nappies won't come out. So it's fine. So there generally isn't a smell. But what I do like to do, I get some tea tree essential oil and I put a little bit of tea tree, just a little bit of, maybe on a cheeky wipe, or a little bit of kitchen roll, whatever. And I just put it in the base there, just so it sort of doesn't smell of too much of poo. And yeah, it's sort of, the tea tree can kind of override the poo smell. So yeah, so obviously when it's full, you don't have to touch the nappies at all. You just take the drawstrings off, hide in the wash. It is important to take the pockets out though, the inserts out of the pocket. So obviously when it's wet, inserts out. You don't really have to touch all the whatever, you know, they'll be wet, but you don't have to touch it, you have to touch the edge. Pockets out, and hide them in, inserts out, and that's it. Other things to go through. So yeah, so the tea tree. So yeah, drying times, as I say before, is a big one. So these nappies here, my nighttime ones, I have got these is all bamboo, so they take a while to dry. I do have the luxury of having a tumble dryer, but even when these have been through a tumble dry cycle, I've still got to put them on the radiator to wear out a little bit. So I think it very much depends on how you're going to be drying your nappies as to what material inserts that you're going to get. They do have these in microfiber and they do have them in cotton as well. So yeah, if you're going to be drying on radiators and such things, microfiber might be better. You can get thin microfiber inserts as a booster as well. And obviously line drying is fine, but your bamboo is always going to take longer to dry. So that's the main difference between them, I've found personally, is the drying time. So yeah, it's kind of what's going to work for you and your household, etc. I only ever started doing cloth at home. I never used to go out. I just sort of did it at home for a while till I got used to it, till I used to the leaks, etc. If you do decide to go out, I would recommend, some of you might have these anyway, because they are extremely handy. Just like waterproof zipper bags. So they're quite large. You'll get about 3 sort of dirty nappies in there. So I often have a clean bag and a dirty bag for my nappies. They're obviously brilliant for like dirty clothes, wet clothes, etc. They're really good to put in the nursery bag, take swimming. So you know, you can find other uses for them as well. But yet, if you're going to go out and about, they're really good things to put your nappies in as well. Washing the nappies. So they all come with different instructions, so that you'll know whether to wash them on 40 or 60 depending on manufacturer's instructions. I don't do that. I just put them in once a week. I'll wash them at 60, mainly because my husband freaks out that 40 is not going to kill the bacteria and things. So I do put them on a 60 wash once a week. But apart from that, I'll do a wash every 2 days, and I'll put them on 40 with like an extra rinse cycle. And you don't need to put much detergent in at all. So don't think, oh, I've got loads of poo in nappies, I need to hoy in all the detergent, because you don't. If you put too much in, the suds can actually just get trapped in the microfibers and the bamboo, and it makes them less absorbent. So it's quite important not to put loads in, even if you think you need it. So yeah, so 40, most washes I use, and then I might do a 60 wash once a week. You're not supposed to use bleach on them. Don't use conditioner on them again, because it'll just infect the integrity of them, and they won't absorb as much. But what I sort of do, again, mainly to pacify my husband, is I'll bleach my washing machine, probably every 2 weeks. So again, just a tiny little bit of bleach, and I'll run it on a 90 cycle. yeah, just to kind of make sure there's nothing left in the washing machine system from all the poo and wee and stuff. So I think that's it. Sorry if I've missed anything. Sorry if I've waffled. Sorry if I've confused you anymore. I've tried to be as clear as I can with everything. I'll show you quickly. Let me take this off here. Ooh. I'll quickly show you my my changing table that I have here. So yeah, so this is my system here. So I wash all the shells are just in baskets back here. So just all my shells are in there. And then I've got a pile of micro, a pile of boosters, like some are, like obviously most of them are bamboo. So the booster inserts. So inserts there, shells back there. So my fleecy liners here. And I keep other liners in with the shells. But obviously, yeah, most importantly, look, see, I still have a stash of disposables because I think, you know, motherhood, innit? Yeah, there's always going to be something that means you can't do it. So I do always have disposables on me, even though I do try and do this as much as I can. So yeah, so I hope you get on with it. I mean, yeah, it's obviously, you know, for the environment, it's amazing, but also very cost effective. My husband sat down and did the sums when I wanted to order some more and he nearly didn't let me. And he worked out himself that, you know, you can save over £1,000 per child. So, it's really worth it for the money. And it doesn't take as much time as you think. I think people think it's going to be all consuming and you're constantly going to be washing nappies. You're really not. It's really not that bad, honestly. Like every other day, just throw them in. You just get used to it. It's just like any wash. It's just like doing any wash. So yeah, so I hope he's got on with them. Sorry if I've waffled. Hoy me any questions, okay?